A week in the life of a wildlife photographer. Hi and welcome to a new video. This is going to be another A Week in the Life of a Wildlife Photographer video, and I'm just going to take you a little bit with me into my week as a professional wildlife photographer. It is Monday now. I haven't really done a lot during the last days because I had to take out all of my four wisdom teeth. Today I'm starting into a next adventure in the mountains, so I'll just have to finish packing up and then drive into the mountains for 3 hours, and we will see us again when I made it there. I'm already back home, as you can see, because the trip was so exhausting that I completely forgot to film any behind the scenes, but it was an amazing experience. So together with Lucas, who is a fantastic landscape photographer, I spent a night and the next day in a glacier cave. Our actual plan was to photograph the full moon in this hole in the glacier. Sadly, this didn't really work out, but during the night and especially on the next morning, we had some unreal situations. I would say epic music and enjoy some of the best footage. Back home on Wednesday, it was time to organize my equipment and prepare the last few calendar orderings of the season before it was time to head to my office room. I made it to my office room and I have quite a few things to do. First, I will just go through all the images I have taken during the last 2 days in the glacier, because I'm very excited to do some first quick edits. Now the last thing for tonight is to do some voiceovers for the small trailer which I have to finish until tomorrow evening. So I'm just gonna do the recordings right now and cut it tomorrow. After recording all the voiceovers, it was time to head home. On the next morning, I went back into my office where I started with some calls. I usually always try to bring all the calls of the week into 1 or 2 days. After the calls, it was time to finish editing a short trailer for our film project, do some paperwork, and send some images to customers. By the way, if you're annoyed by platforms like WeTransfer, I can only recommend you Moodcase. I use it since a few years for all data transfer. If you want to know more about Moodcase, check the link in the description. It's Saturday now, and I didn't really record anything yesterday on Friday, to be honest. I had a few appointments and even was able to hold a talk in the evening. I have already packed all my equipment for the next trip. I just now have to go to Zurich to collect even more equipment, especially an FX6 to do some more filmmaking, and then I will have all the equipment to head into the mountains for at least 2 or maybe 3 days. Let's catch the train and go into the mountains. On the next morning, we started very enthusiastic before sunrise. However, we didn't really find anything during the first hours of the day, but later on that day, the luck was on our side in these beautiful conditions. It is getting colder now and also quite dark, so I think it's time to call it a day. But it was a fantastic day with some beautiful conditions with snowfall, and now in the last hour we also got lucky and found the Alpine Ibex, and I think we got some nice footage, so I'm very happy with that. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Let me know if you want to see more of these videos. I'm not gonna do them with every week, but just whenever I have some extra time. Thank you and see you in the next one. Bye.